Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio, guys. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. What's going on? What's cracking like it? What's happening?
Chilling. You look like new money. You look like new money, Ronnie Ron.
Great. Mental release, like they say, vacation. That's my little
man.
come
Yeah,
back.
man.
But like always, Jordan, what's going on? What's cracking? What's doing? What's going on?
What's good, people? What's good, people? We at it. We at it again. The three amigos. We always got to speak fire as we always do in the channel. But hey, man, Ronnie, man, it's good you have you back, man. It's good you have you back. Have you back.
Back. Like a couple of years, but it feels good to be back. But go ahead, Jordan, do your thing.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Guys, you see you guys in the chat. Guys, you guys come by. As you know, you guys are the regulars that I always do. We appreciate you so much. You know, now what we're gonna do? We're gonna get right into the topic. So there was a video that went viral almost a week ago. It was about traditional man versus 50-50 man. And so, you know, and they was going at it. We're gonna play the video for you guys, you know, then we're gonna chop it up. So there was so it was really like a kind of like a perverse battle about, you know, how the traditional man, you should be paying everything, I know life's hard, but you know, the world's always gonna be hard. So you should build yourself up, before you should get a woman. And then, the 50-50 guy, he also made a case. It's like, hey, I might not pay, majority of the bills, but my wife, she still cooks for me, she still cleans for me, and then she works. She's not. And the traditional guy was kind of saying, it's like I said, you got to get women working. He was saying like she's a slave, but that's not the case, because here, in 2023. And all, women, they like to work, especially here in America, they do like to work. They want some majority of women here, they want to have careers, they want to have jobs, some women, they don't mind to have 50-50 relationships, if they can pay a couple bills or rent or anything like that, it works. And so, we're going to talk about today about, talk about the traditional side of men or 50-50 man, some stuff we might agree with, some stuff we might disagree with. So we're definitely going to chop it up today and definitely have this discussion. So go ahead, I can go play the video, and after that, we're going to chop it up.
And you talking about, oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you, because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve. We have to go hard. Now, give me one moment. I've been in your shoes. And when I was in your shoes, I stayed in my lane. I lived where I lived. My woman didn't work. She nurtured to the children till I got this. And I'm trying to give you the cheat code. Do what you need to do so you can feed your woman, and while she's nurturing the children, she can also nurture your dreams and your goals. Now you can be successful. Now you don't have to say, I'm working for $15. Now you can say, I got employees that I'm paying that's working for me for $15. I'm trying to elevate you, but men get so caught in their emotions and their pride, and the first thing you want to do is feel attacked. Get the wisdom.
This is coming from a rich man.
But right now you're acting triggered. But right now you're acting triggered. But
this is coming from a rich man.
But how did I get here?
Yeah.
But how did I give you? And I'm giving you the steps. This is, if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride, brother, am I saying anything wrong? That? I'm saying men should be men.
But you saying we not men. You saying we not men.
Brother, any man that makes an excuse can't be a man completely. You can be a male. A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me.
Hold on.
My woman respect me.
You think she respects you?
My woman respect me.
You think she
Yeah, all right,
respects you?
brother. Yeah,
You
all
think
right,
she
brother.
has she ever raised her voice at you?
No.
Does she cook for you every night,
Of
brother?
course.
So she respects you, cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day. That sounds like slavery.
No, it's not.
Brother, you got her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the trenches together.
The trenches together?
That's what we in.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
Explain it.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay. If I had a conversation with your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right, you work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep saying, who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position. A man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children because he didn't step into that true king place. Brother, it's hard. I understand. It's difficult.
But do you understand though?
Brother,
do you understand?
Brother, if I didn't understand, I wouldn't
There's
be
no way
here talking
possible
to
you could understand.
Oh, praises.
No way.
Why do you think that, brother?
Look at you. You on the net flashy. Yeah, man. You're not a man if you're not going 100. Your woman don't love you because you're not paying 100% of your bills.
She can't.
Dang, who's to say that?
Brother, you will never know what it feels like to truly experience your woman until you're able to remove.
Are you with my woman?
Brother.
Are you with my woman, brother?
Brother,
are you with my woman?
Brother, listen.
Exactly.
I almost called you a woman.
You
Forgive me.
got your woman, I got mine, brother.
Brother, right now, you're dealing in high emotions. You're not even allowing me to finish my sentence,
For
brother.
what? You finished your sentence.
Bro, do you like Chinese food?
No.
Do you like chicken?
No.
So you don't like nothing?
No.
Brother, shut up. Let me give you a gem, right? It's a gem, brother, please. And may you take this with a divine understanding heart, because I know how sometimes when we get triggered, we can't hear the love in a message because we feel triggered, we feel ashamed. But I'm saying this, if you truly love your woman, right? If you truly care for her, all I'm saying is go hard for her. And you going hard for her won't last. I know some brothers might be like, I live here, my rent's $1,400. I live here, my rent's $2,000. I live here, my rent's $5,000. I understand. But how would you be living if you didn't have that woman? All I'm saying is if she loves you and you love her, go hard for her. And then you say, baby, look, I'm gonna go hard. You stay home. You nurture the children. You nurture the company. I'm going to focus on bringing in this money. So if you're playing your position and she's playing her position, you won't be struggling for too long. And I'm coming from a place of love, but most men have never been loved by a man.
What I'm hearing you say is overwork myself until I'm dead. I can't no longer enjoy this woman. That's what you're saying to
Is
me.
your family worth that?
That's what you're saying to
Is
me.
your family worth going to war for?
Of course.
So, brother, you taking on another job to provide for your family's every need.
But if I continue to work like that, I won't be able to enjoy my family.
Man, brother, your family wasn't created for your enjoyment.
Oh,
They were
wow.
created for you to lead them and guide them to be in a better position than you. This is for your lineage, not just for your personal emotions right now. And sometimes as men, we feel neglected. Sometimes as men, we feel neglected.
You're a funny guy.
No doubt.
You know why?
Oh,
You're a
praise
funny guy.
it. Oh, praise
Because at the end of the day, it's a family. You know, we supposed to be together, laugh, smile, pray together.
Oh, praises.
not me overwork myself till I have a heart attack.
But who's supposed
No.
to sacrifice?
What do you mean?
Who sacrifices for the family can strive, brother.
I'm already sacrificing.
What's that?
What do you mean?
8 hours? While your woman is sacrificing 8 hours, coming home, having sex with you, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the children.
I don't make my
Come on,
woman do
brother.
anything that she does, brother.
What you mean? You don't have to. It's in a woman to make sure that her man
And if
her
she said
children
she
are
didn't
good.
want to cook today, I'm gonna say, okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, brother.
So again, who are you to tell me I'm not a man because I'm not going 100%?
What do you consider a man?
What do you mean?
What is a man to you?
A man that gets up, goes to work,
Mm-hmm.
a woman that gives his woman what he can, provides for his family what he can.
Okay. But that doesn't sound like a man. That sounds like a boy trapped in a man's body because
Oh,
a
my
man
God.
doesn't make excuses. We don't do what we
Where
can.
was
We
the
do what we
excuses
want.
at?
We don't do what we
Where were
can.
the
We do what we
excuses
want.
at, brother?
We do not, brother. We do not do what we can. We do what we want. Well, we are a reflection of God, brother. A man is a reflection of God.
Correct.
A man does for his family what he wants. A man puts in real work. A man wakes up just to serve God and his family, brother.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
And for you
When
to for you to die for your family tired is a privilege.
Let me ask you a question, brother.
Yes, brother.
When you get paid
Oh, praises.
and you paying 100%, what do you do for yourself?
Brother,
What do you do for yourself, brother?
brother, when you have a wife and you're taking care of this great woman, because you chose her.
Correct.
So you're only going to choose a great wife. You're not going to choose a evil wife unless you're an evil man. And when you're doing for this woman 100%, guess what this good, loving, nurturing woman going to do for you? She going to nurture you 100%. Now she's more softer, brother. Your food tastes better because it's filled with love. You're not looking at your woman tired. You're not looking at your woman crying because she's exhausted. You're seeing your woman smiling and having the patience, the divine understanding to play with and be with the children. She's not impatient, brother. So all I'm saying is I understand your frustration because I know it's hard out here for men. I understand it. But you gotta become more stronger and more harder than your circumstances. So if one job isn't taking care of your family, get another one. And if that one doesn't take care of your family, get another one. And then tell your wife, this is the plan, baby. I'm gonna go hard for 2 years, 3 years, but this is the plan. And if we execute this, if you nurture this correctly with the knowledge and information that I give you, we'll be successful when we get out of this situation. So again, brother, I'm just a man that loves you, and the majority of us men have never had fathers. And if we did have fathers, they weren't strong, brother. We've never seen our mothers love correctly. So we're repeating what we've seen. We've seen women go hard for so long. We believe it's in their nature to go hard. The queen should never be in the battlefield.
But you're still in no
brother,
place
the
to say
queen-
that a man is not a man because he's not paying 100%.
So what do you consider that, brother? Because a man is a provider.
Of course he is.
A provider 100%, brother. You can't do 50% of your job and tell me that you're a provider. You're trying to provide. So you're trying to be a
So what do you
man.
think about 70-30 since 50-50 is an issue?
Brother, do you need your woman to provide for you 30% of the time? Or are you that, excuse my language, are you that weak of a man that you can't provide for your family?
So once again, I'm not a man and I'm weak because I'm not paying 100%.
Brother.
It's hard out here, brother.
Brother, what man?
All right, so that was probably 7-8 minutes of the video. You know, as you see, there was a good debate, you know, from the 100% traditional man to you know, a guy that makes 50-50. And, you know, you might disagree on some points they made. You might disagree on some points they made, but we definitely going to get into it. Definitely going to talk about it. So I'm pass to you, Ronnie. You know, welcome back as always. So what do you think about, you know, this conversation about, you know, traditional man versus 50-50 man?
Before I get started, is that the original content creator or that's somebody else's channel?
That is somebody else.
Who's the channel?
The channel.
Yada Awakening.
Shout out to Yada Awakening. That's the original one because I went to I got it from X and I saw not just her but multiple videos, not just from her too. But I got the original from Yada Awakening. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for allowing content as well. Thank you. At the same time, I'm with the other guy. I'm with the guy on my right side, the one that was talking about that 50-50 relationship. Not only that, but shout out to everybody that came into the chat just right now. Shout out to Joe, not heard him. What's going on, Sherry Bryan, John Smith, Mr. Muhammad, what's happening? God is Forever, Liberated Soul, Gore, Ken Dog, Jesse Meow, and also those that are watching on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitch. We really do greatly appreciate you guys each and every time. I agree with the guy on the right. I don't think a man should not pay for pretty much should not give everything all into his relationship, because it's a fact of me doing research and me saying, and also being in a relationship where I have done everything and the woman does nothing. To me, I think you should allow your woman to do something within that aspect of the relationship besides cooking and cleaning and the regular smart. I call those minor things. I think women should be in the same aspect of the same way the man contribute, the same way a woman should contribute. Now, if a man contribute financially, man should pay for everything. My logic with that kind of changed over the years, because I started saying that when I see a man, when you see men tend to do everything, it's like the women don't respect them. I don't know if y'all ever seen that before. Women started, the respect level from a woman started going down when a man started paying for everything. I don't know, because of her ego or because of her independence. You feel like man should not do everything. In the aspect, she lose respect for that man, and not only that, but go look for a guy that she can actually contribute to that relationship. So that's why I say I agree with the guy. A guy, when you come in a relationship, there should be 50-50 down the middle on both sides of the party. One day she cook, one day I cook. One day she clean, one day I clean. So there's a fairness there. When a man tend to do everything and have that old traditional lifestyle, chances are the woman going to end up cheating on him. I'm just keeping it 100. I talked to so many men that have, especially my homeboys, that done everything for women and they end up getting cheated on. So now we live in a generation now where I used to agree with Hakeem a lot. Like I do believe in the aspect of traditional values, and men should hold the totem pole of the aspect of the relationship and become the leadership of the relationship. However, we live in a new generation where women is saying no to that anymore, and we want to do a 50-50 down the middle. And then if that's the case, do the 50-50 relationship and forget the old traditional value. We in a new time and age, in a new different era where women are more liberated, and they not only that, but they are willing to contribute more to the relationship than the aspect of cooking and cleaning, and for her to stay home and raise the kid. That's just my opinion. Go ahead again.
Just hear me out. Say you're 100% right, Ronnie. Just Sherry Bryan.
For the first time after 20 years. Oh my gosh! Welcome back.
Let me read his comment, and I'll get it. Just hear me out. Say, and then he works 100% of the time. Then she gets lonely because he's always working. Then she's out with another dude. Eventually, it always happens.
Exactly. Facts. That is a fact.
You see what God is Forever said? Just said to you, Hakeem.
What she said. King feeling himself, nice cub. Hey, to be honest with you, thank you so much. I want to thank Sherry Bryan. I want to thank the fellas here and my nephew. Niggas have been getting on me for looking like homeless. So I just wanted to come here and get clean, drink my water. I got a gallon of water here in my tub. I might then maybe get into some kickboxing like Jordan soon. When you're like, you know what I'm saying? But I want to speak on this, and I'm gonna speak from a perspective. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak from a perspective, and I want Just Hear Me Out to chime in on it, because he is an accountant, so he might he'll understand where I'm coming from. And I want to bring another person named Kevin Samuels. Jordan and Ronnie, chime in whenever you want, because there's some points I'm going to say that y'all going to say. Let's bring up Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels say the average woman here going to have to work no matter what you're going to say. There's no getting about that. There's no getting over that. That's what Kevin said. There's majority white women work in America. The average black man in America makes $40,000. The average white male makes $51,000. The average Hispanic male makes $36,000. I didn't make the numbers up. So, what mythical bag that you want a man to pay 100%? Rent is $1,700 here in Miami-Dade County. If you getting paid 2 times a week, you barely pulling in $2,000. That's most men here. So most women are putting in maybe $3,000 to $4,000, if that, depending on if they're working a government job. I know a lady right now. She's a correctional officer. She does 12-hour shifts, and she pays a mortgage. She makes $4,000 a month, but barely sees that after done. You gonna have to work. There's only a small few men here who makes that kind of money. So when that guy was talking about you got to work harder, you got to kill yourself and be dying in that, do you want a husband or do you want a provider? Here's the sad thing about this whole conversation here. I'm trying to go to the internet and look for white, Hispanic, and Indian men saying this to other white, Hispanic, and Indian men. Talk to me.
Okay, that's facts. Yeah, just looking into that conversation, we're definitely in a time, man, in 2023, you know, living in Miami, living here in Los Angeles, you're gonna need two people, 100%. It's only maybe 10% of people who can afford to pay their own rent, 10, 15, 20%. Like I said, those are very, very few. But majority of all, you know, there's a majority of average people who have average jobs, you know, work, get paid between $30,000 to $50,000 a year. And, you know, and in some of these big cities, you know, Miami, LA, New York, you know, or San Diego, it's getting very, very expensive. You're gonna need, like I said, if you're an average person making the average wage, even if you make 6 figures, some people in these big cities makes like at the minimum $100,000. They still getting paid, and they live in, you know, maybe a luxury apartment. They're still going paycheck to paycheck because they want to live a certain lifestyle. You know, when you get paid, when you pay a certain money, you want to live a certain lifestyle. That's everybody do.
Read what Just Hear Me Out is repeating what the guy Yada said. A family is not there for enjoying. That's what the guy Yada said on the video.
Exactly.
So
which one? The guy on the right or the guy on the left?
The one with the shades, the minister. He said
the traditional one.
The brother Ben X copycat, whatever you want to call it, the Islam boys.
Yep.
I don't know what they smoking on over there. So you tell me I'm not supposed to help my son with basketball practice? I'm not supposed to take him to football practice, to Boy Scouts? He said a family is not there for enjoying.
That was he missed it. No, but he coming from the old school mentality where there's men that their minds just fixed on just working and make sure the house is straight and that's it. But chances are there'll be the same man that goes around having second wives in the second household where they're doing more than what they actually doing in the first household. Those are the ones that the women actually be talking about. Those type of men, the old school traditional men, those are the ones they're talking about. The one that the Papa was a Rolling Stone type man. They just go do whatever, lay my hand and then work. But later down the line, you find out they have another house down the street.
Yeah, and also this too. He like I said, those type of men don't technically get their kids 100% too, because you know once the kids start growing up in their 20s and 30s, they gonna look at that and say, hey, you know, Dad, he wasn't that, you know, you ain't went to like your son, you didn't go to my basketball games, but he was working a lot.
Yep.
You know, there's sometimes, there might be certain games or recitals or plays that, you know, parents might miss because they have to work. But the thing is, it's like you should put some sacrifices, put in some free time and go see, you know, your kids, you know, go see them, take them to the movies, go see them play sports, you know, football, basketball, or in the marching band. You know, little stuff like that's important. Could be important to a kid. and enter their teenage years. And so when you start, getting older, and then y'all might have conversations like that. Hey, Dad, why you wasn't, here? Why you wasn't there? And the man said, I had to work, I had to put the food in the table. Okay, I understand, but still, if if the bills is already paid, you could have made some type of sacrifice to see me, go to these games, go to these houses and everything. And it's important. It's very, very important. That can affect a child. Especially, if you're raised in a single parent households, some single parent households when maybe the father might not be in the lives 100% of the time, and when you get older, you think about certain things like that. So that what that guy was saying, the Old Testament guy, traditional values, I gotta work every day. My mindset's to work and everything. To me, you're missing out. It's like, okay, you build. I get understand what you build, but the thing is, it's like, your wife want to have some type of quality time, and that's gonna hurt you. And that if you don't have quality time, that's gonna lead to cheating. I'll give you an example. You remember looking at basketball? Quincy's mother and father, they was going through it at the time. But Quincy's father was always working and always doing that. Even though he cheated, he was always going out and everything. It is affecting woman. A woman, she wants her quality time. She wants to do some things. And you have the mindset, keep on working and everything. She gonna be there, hey, you keep on working. Somebody I can go with somebody else. Average guy. He give me the quality time to talk and everything. So I think that God was missing that type of point, because the guy with 50-50, he said, hey, times has changed. 2023, everything's going up. Rent, groceries, plane tickets, taking vacations is starting to get really expensive and everything. And and the thing is, it's like, to me, you need to have your woman working somehow, some way, because usually a woman, she wants to work. And the thing is, you have to do 50-50. If you can do 60-40, 70-30, that would be fine too. If you can help your wife alleviate some bills, or for instance, maybe you can put her to your insurances and everything, try to alleviate some money so she can put on something else for the kids or something like that. That's totally fine, and I think with the red pill, when they came out, they were starting talk about pay for everything, man, this and woman that. But now, you look at real life, it's not like that, the world is changing, the economy is changing, and to me, how it's looking right now, especially in these big cities, you're gonna need if you like I said, if you're in a relationship, whatever, you're gonna need two checks in there or more. This is very, very important. I just like the guy mindset to say, you're not meant if you don't pay 100% of the bill. That's not the case, because a lot of women really don't think like that. A woman can expect you to pay 50-50. There's some women there's some women who might take you at the lowest, and she'll be there for support you, and then she'll probably help you take it to what your dreams, your goals are. If even if you pay 20-30%, if you can build yourself, and a woman likes to see ambition in me, like ambition. It don't matter if you pay 100%, 50%, whatever. If you got some type of ambition that y'all can work together and build together, totally fine. And I'm definitely with that.
Go ahead, Hakeem. I know you're gonna read the comment.
Marriage is a partnership. Relationships are a partnership. Wealth is a partnership. That its key word is you have a partner that's willing to do so.
That is correct. That was people don't see the old American concept when it came to marriage was the woman stay home, raise the kids, and take care of what they need to take care of within the household. That's the old American traditional household. Now the new American traditional household is that we both work, we both take care of the kids, we both come into agreement, and we both make a resource, and we both come into together to make this family work. I think a lot of men that's old, that have that old school traditional mentality, I'm not against it. I don't knock it, because my father's like that too. That have that old school mentality where he take care of everything, but then later down the line he started realizing how much it hurt his back. If you catch my drift, because he continued to work so hard to maintain the relationship and to maintain the household that he missed out on a lot of quality time when it came to the kids and also when it came to his relatives. because he was always working to make sure the bills got to be paid by the end of the week. Like you say, Hakeem was true. When it comes to Miami, the average man in Miami don't even make enough unless you work 2 to 3 jobs. And I knew a guy that was working 2 to 3 jobs just to make ends meet his bill at the end of the month. So just imagine if you have one guy doing that. Just imagine many a man that's doing that in Miami, just trying to pretty much reach end meet each and every month. And my being the first of the month, right now things starting to go slow because we right now headed to the holiday season. So a lot of things are slow, and a lot of people gonna be laid off from their work for a couple of while until January, and then while everything picks back up. So a lot of guys gonna be hurting. Go ahead, Hakeem.
There's nothing wrong with a new world mentality if the goals are still the same. Hypocritically, if everyone becomes a real man like his preachers, where wife does nothing, who's gonna hire? Who is he gonna hire to come clean the house in the world?
Exactly. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Man can't do everything, man. I'm sorry. It was good talking point, but no, if you really logically think about it, no, you can't do everything. Even if there's men that's wealthy, they still have their woman behind them working behind the scenes.
That's right.
So go ahead.
I want to mention something that Kevin said back in the days, which I want to know if you brothers agree with me. Kevin mentioned that there's a disdain for the average working man in America. He's been dead 3 years. It's even more prevalent now. People hate the hard-working average American man, and they have a problem that he only makes this amount of money, and said it's your fault for being poor. It's your fault for not having manifest destiny. You can't have a family if you don't make 100K. 90%, almost 80% of men in America makes $40,000. Not everybody's making that money. Why is it that other women are not complaining? I want you to think about that. Why is this mentality poisoning us where everybody has to be a boss? And I want to comment on what Roxy said. Roxy, everybody don't want to open up a business. That's the problem. A man is not worth good because he doesn't want to open up a business, or he works at Jeffrey Lube, or he works at Publix Warehouse and said, oh, you're not grinding hard enough.
And the thing is about it, everybody has a mindset to open a business, but the thing is, if you really look at it, don't 80% of businesses fail? That's why a lot of people. That's why a lot of people go to careers, because some people know, like I say, if you get into these certain type of business and everything, it's likely it's not going to work. Let's just say you want to open up, like I said, at the time, remember me and Z, we went to culinary school, we used to talk about open a restaurant and everything. But we look online, look at statistics, it's like almost like 90% of restaurants fail. It's better to build a career than have a business, unless around business people, you went to school for it, you're around business establishment, anything like that. But open up a business is cool and everything. But I feel like especially me, family, my wife, and then if I have a child. To me, it's just having having my child raise my kids on this and paying it forward. To me, that's very, very important to me. Me and my wife would love to have a business and everything, but for me and her, we are my family. Hopefully, we raise our child, as best we can be. And then if we do that, I think that's mission accomplished for us. And that, not just make us not just us being, good people, but making our kids, better people. So when they get in the world, they'll be ready and prepared. So for me, this is personal for me. I think, family is very, very important. Having a strong family bond, good family values. And, if you do that, to me, you already check mark of not what you do for the family, but what you're doing in the world, generally to make a world a better place.
I agree. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Us brothers have to speak about the amount of pressure society projects to be the certain man is unreal. This is what this traditional verse 50-50 man. Get it out your head, people. We had the Depression. We had the industrial era. Now we're in the tech era. Social media is lying to you. People have regular jobs. These guys are playing on the internet. They're not making that kind of money. They're spewing things that don't make sense. Him saying that is making it seem like my daddy didn't do his job. My dad had provided a life, put me through school, and gave me a life that I don't think an average, I think that everybody would love to have. I'm very functional. My dad drove a garbage truck for 30 years to the point he caught a stroke, my nigga. When my dad can walk, I'd rather had him work part-time so I can be able to spend the best years of his life. Is he guilty for not grinding? What he was supposed to make $100K? At 16, I had my first car. I had Timberland boots, beef and broccoli when it was cool in the 90s. I don't know what them niggas is talking about. My daddy did this, and mind you, he didn't make that much at that era. Clean clothes was clean, fed, went on field trips. I don't know what you want these kids. We supposed to all ride in Prada sneak. Everybody have to have $400 sneakers. Live in big mansions. We stayed in. Listen, Ronnie, my dad, they all work. We all live in houses that we've owned for over 10 years. The grandchildren get presents every Christmas. What do you want us to do? Is it not enough for you? Do you want us to be Jay-Z? Jay-Z's not even Jay-Z.
And the thing about Hakeem is, it's like you see, and the thing is, like, he doesn't have respect for, average man, period. Personally, me, I got respect for any man. You make higher than me, lower than me, if you're homeless. I respect you as a man because, how in the world, especially as a black man, you get it hard. You really, really do. And, and for me, when I go out in the world, go out to work and I do something, I make sure I just respect people, I don't care what you do, because I feel a lot of people, deserves respect, some type of form because, you don't want to get disrespect for yourself. So that's why I go out in the world, work and everything. I make sure I respect any type of people I talk to and everything, I don't care. If you make no money, you have no job, you still going to respect it. And I feel like the guy was just not he feel like he needs to be in a certain level to be a true man, which is not the case because, the average working man, he makes the world go around. The employees that say he got, them helping you make more money, the employees that you got, if he has a job, no, he's a preacher, so, my thing is, if you're a preacher, why, the people that you have in your church and everything, if you haven't met going to your church, a lot of men not respecting what you're saying, especially if you're a preacher. That's why one of the reasons a lot of men left the church because, you got to be at a certain level, but like I said, but the average man's not going to be at a certain level. It's only very few men who's going to make, who's going to be rich, who's going to make a lot of money and everything. So, so for that is, like I said, I respect, everybody, the average man, the hardworking man, especially blue collar, because we was all raised, me, Ronnie, Hakeem, we was all raised by blue collar men, and we do have, we work blue collar jobs, and I got, even though I do respect white collar jobs as well, I just have a little bit more respect for a hard blue collar man because, they out there, they're grinding, they work, some tough jobs, difficult jobs, working overnight, but a lot of people can't do. Very few people that's blue collar man that works overnight. I shout out to them the most because while everybody sleep, you're making money. And I just want to say, hey man, blue collar workers, you know, the average worker who's putting it in the, you know, for 40 hours, 45 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours, 70 hours, who's making 14, 15, 17, man, shout out to you, man. You know, because, you know, you're trying to, you know, you get, you know, grind, you know, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And, you know, and to me, you know, you guys should be appreciated.
Yeah, shout out to Don DQ. Shout out to you, my brother, and shout out to Nightish. Welcome, Nightish. Welcome. Like always, really do appreciate you, fam. Now when it comes to the aspect of Goddess Forever, she said something about the aspect of how there's mom. Hey, Black Beauty, what's happening? What's happening? Oh no, I love black women. But
she's in the building.
She's in the building.
Goddess Forever said something when she was talking about how there's a lot of young kids making six figure off YouTube, TikTok, and other platforms, right? Other media platforms. The average YouTuber don't start making good money until after their 5th year. That's a statistic that was done. So most of the time when you start a YouTube channel, it takes a while before it actually gets started. Kevin Summer didn't start getting popping to the upcoming when we had the pandemic. And I don't know who Kevin Summer was, and that was 5 years later.
Yeah, no, 10 years. He had been on YouTube 10 years.
Fresh and Fit didn't start like 3 years down the line. Like most people that you see making 6 figures off YouTube, they've been doing it for a very long time, like a very long time before they actually started making money. Especially when it comes to the aspect of children. Most children that do start a YouTube channel, because everybody are doing video game and that sector is very big, it's kind of hard to get off your feet. So that's not actually a good way for someone to actually generate money. It takes them a while before they actually make it.
And I was going to say this too, Ronnie. It's only like 10 or 50% of YouTubers who are rich. It's not like 50%. It's only very few people who are rich on YouTube. Very small, very, very slim. And the thing is, and you know, and people that do that, who make that money, they're not just on YouTube. They do stream on Facebook. They stream on Twitch. You know, they just don't get their money on YouTube. They get their money from Patreon or Twitch and Rumble as well to get their money, because, you know, YouTube, you know, if you don't get the views, you know, and you're a podcaster, you know, full time and everything, you just can't rely on YouTube. You know, there's different platforms you got to jump on to do that. And the thing is, it's like you might see some of these kids that's making money, but it's only very, very few. It's only very, very slim that make that much money.
No, that's what she said. It's a different platform, but show me different, because most of the people that I know have been doing YouTube for a very long time. Most time they start popping off the 5th year.
Yeah.
The 5th year. That's when their name is in the algorithm. They start doing, like, there's people I follow for a very long time, like Hassan Campbell. He been in the algorithm for over 10 years. Angry Man been over 10 years.
And Tom Daniels.
Now when it comes to the game aspect, now when it comes to makeup, when it comes to, of course, blogging, they can't even tell you, even people that blog, when they first start, it don't come off jumping off the street. It takes years before it actually pops off. That's why they consistently, until you have that consistent base strategy where you continue to do it every single day, because that's the only way your name will be in the algorithm, because YouTube has so many different people in the algorithm that's why you got to have a hustle. When it comes to stuff on social media, you do have to have a hustle mentality, and it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Have the capability to run a YouTube channel or even social media account. It's very, very hard. And mind you, the amount of people you have to talk to and the amount of pressure and now the different ridicule, criticism, it could go a mile away. Because look at DJ Academic. You see he having a beef right now with Saucy Santana because of the simple fact of how he run his mouth. And now he's afraid that he might get canceled because of the LGBT community, which everybody already know. So that's how it goes, man. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say this for us who cast Costa Rica, we like what we do. You know, even though we work, we have our other regular jobs. You know, we're not just doing it here. We're trying to get there on YouTube. You know, that's the goal. But you can see us. You know, we've been, as you guys are consistent every single week. We live streams on a weekly basis. We put out, videos, 4 to 5 times, a week and everything. We put out shorts, every other day and everything. And we know how, we keep doing this, we keep doing this. We on year 3. Next year we're going year 4. We always planning and strategizing, how we can be better, how we can upgrade our equipment and everything, and and just keep doing what we're doing here on YouTube. Just keep showing our faces and everything. Eventually, for us, we're looking at the 5th year that it might pop off and it might take off. Go ahead, King.
No, 100%, man. And I love that you say. I want to read something that Gore said. He said, and this is why I don't have a YouTube channel. I barely have enough time as it is. So I cheer from the sideline and support those who create on YouTube. I appreciate that, because this is very time consuming. These two brothers here work overnight. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes these guys barely have 2 hours of sleep. They come in here because it's a passion. I work early in the morning. I work 2 jobs. So this is something we love to do. But here's the thing. You have to have drive. But are we going to criticize the man who works 1 job and goes to work and feeds his family with that 1 job? Should we shame him for not having that manifest destiny? Should we shame him for being a car salesman and he's only making $30,000 a month, but he gets to come home and play with his kids and make figurines?
That's why I hate social media. Cause social
And the
media,
thing,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, the thing is like that one person is not just provide. He got he got insurance and everything. He got insurance. He got a 401k. Maybe he's saving money. Maybe he has some stocks and everything. You don't know what the average man is doing. Maybe she's working, trying to be retired in his in his late 40s or early 50s, because he's not just because he's working. Maybe he's building his 401k and everything. You know the average man's doing.
And ask this question: the guys who do have money, who have money, how many of them are married? How many of them want relationships? There's very few men here who's doing actually well, and they don't show off their wealth. But I'm talking about the ones who's working hard, and say that you got a lot of these guys who making money don't even want a relationship. So now we're gonna shit on the guys that you can be with, but you're mad because you got to pay 50%. This is America. You're gonna have to work, baby.
No, because remember, their homegirl sold them when I mean their homegirl, they sold them a dream. Like, yeah, you can get that millionaire guy down the street, which is absolutely not true. Half of the time, the millionaire guy down the street don't want to like you anyway. And then now that, but Gore said something that was very powerful. He said, not everybody in America is made to be entrepreneurs.
Oh my God, where he said that?
Facts. Put it, if you can find it, put it on there. Just stamp it on there.
Everybody in America is not made to be entrepreneurs, because of the way America is built. It's built for the working class, not for entrepreneurs. Now they can sell you that dream that everybody should strive to be an entrepreneur. But remember, like Jordan said earlier, most businesses fail in the first 5 years. Most businesses fail. And not only that, but I want to ask some of these girls: will you date a YouTuber that say, you know what, I don't want to work anymore, I want to stay home and make content? Most of the time, the woman gonna say no.
That's true.
Guys, forever. Will you date a YouTuber that say, you know what, I'm gonna quit my job tomorrow and I'm gonna just stay home while you work and I create content all day?
Yeah, and the thing is I'm starting a business, man. You have to, especially around this time, you're gonna have to compete. To build a business, just very little sleep you're gonna have. You probably will work 18 to 20 hours a day in order for the next 2-3 years, or to sell your businesses and everything.
Brothers, I make 6 figures annually, but I act like I spend as I make minimum wage. As long as my family is good, I could care less about myself. Facts. But Joe don't hurt him. I want you to jump in the comments. You wasn't always making 6 figures. Was your woman complaining? That's the question we have. That's the question we have. This guy sat here and told a grown ass man that you're not a man because your wife pays 50, your girl pays 50%. Like he's gonna be in the position he is. That dude don't even got a YouTube channel. You interviewing him. He's a regular guy. Kevin Samuels always bigged up the blue collar guys and said that we need to show them respect. They're the backbone of America. Everybody walking around here like said we could all write a book or we could all promote this. Not everybody's like that. You tell me the public works guy who worked for the public work don't mean nothing? He makes about 50-something thousand, but that's not enough. It's not enough to raise a family in America. So women say we're not gonna have no kids now if you don't make 6 figures. I'm asking y'all that question. So you telling me you can't have a baby because I don't make 6 figures? 6 figures? I'm asking, is Mighty Soul asking for 6 figures in Spanish? Hey, Google. Okay, Google. How do you say 6 figures in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's seis cifras.
Seis
Well, that's how I
cifras.
translate.
Seis cifras.
Diga siglas.
No, Joe don't heard him actually respond to your question you asked him. He said she was along with every promotion.
Okay.
Hey, Google, stop.
Got it. I'll stop translating.
He said,
Yeah.
she was along with every promotion and had my back as we grow together. I'm going to be honest. We are all fighting each other. But Granddad was able to afford a house, a wife, and 5 kids with a high school diploma and 40 jobs. Do I need to do podcasts anymore? Amoxicillin, where you come from with that? Do I need to even talk? He just killed the conversation. He knocked y'all off the conversation.
Yeah, that's the old school. Yep.
Look what shout outs to who is this? Mrs. Saeed.
That's Mrs. Shishay.
That's what she said.
She say, how you doing, Queen? If he
Yeah.
owns the bus, some of these disrespectful chicks. Motivation Vision. Love you, beautiful black queen. I'm late, so not sure if it was said, but is he doing 50% of the household also, or is she working, cooking, cleaning, kids, and giving him X while all he do is work, or everything is split down 50-50? By golly, Motivation Vision, we even splitting the sex down 50-50, my girl.
Mm-hmm.
Down the middle.
I got that correct.
Here's the thing that I have a problem with. What Motivation Vision said, I've heard a lot of women say, cooking, cleaning, and having sex. Why is it that other aspect of the relationship is transactional? The 90s was so authentic. This era here in the 2023s, I think I'm in bizarre world. Oh, cooking, cleaning, like this, like did you add that on as a package deal? And when I hear that, sometimes I get so. I remember the era when chicks were just tossing up ass for free. When you were just smiling at them, they say, "Hey, where we going? We going over here. Are you want us?" After we're done, you can get some ass.
That was BS. They was always doing that. They wasn't tossing off nothing.
They was, but here's the thing, though, fam. As we get older, 6 figures, siestas, 6 figures, facturas, dinero por the facturas, money for bills.
I was gonna say, I was kidding. Probably the next 10, 15 years, you probably gonna be, if you make 6 figures, you probably gonna be minimum wage. How the economy's going up and everything.
She said most men say they're not good cooks or clean. So how you not asking? The women before us was doing this with they standing on their hands and still coming to work. But that aspect of the relationship motivation is transactional. If I had 6 figures right now, the way these women are, if a woman came to me and demand something like that, you eating a lot of girth. Let's talk about it. You eating a lot of girth. If you come humble, and I know you're not a transactional person, I'm trying to pay everything, baby. What you need paid. What you need, baby?
And see, I came in. That's the issue. I think man need to stop doing that. Stop saying that. You get what I'm saying? And messing up the game because man,
Sure.
baby gonna be transactional. Okay, cool. Then she gonna fall back. Then they enter the same man and complaining that I'm paying now. She asked me to pay for everything. My nigga, you just say I'm gonna pay for everything. Just stop saying it.
And the thing is, that's not even your wife either.
I'm saying like, yo, when I get a check, man, I'm gonna pay for everything. Of course, if she gonna expect you to pay for everything, she ain't gonna do nothing.
She said, I wasn't asking transaction. I was asking, does he help in the house? Yes, but why do we have to bring something that's supposed to be free as a transaction? And then she said, and motivation vision, you know, I love you, girl. You know, we're just having a conversation. You know what I mean? And she said, so we are robots, 100%. So we are the most powerful. I get it. No, baby. So do I got to be a robot to pay bills? To go out there and slave and beat the body down? Since we are transactional, that guy in the funny glasses say he calls himself the minister of finance or whatever he calls him. So we're supposed to beat ourselves down. I'm going to get on-demand sex if I'm beaten down when I come home from work. You happy, but I can't come here and plunge something down? No, sugar, I'm not making it transactional. When I get with you, I don't ask you to cook and clean. You're supposed to already know how to do it. If you say that, oh, you're not my mom, I'm not cooking and clean, miss, I think we should just call it a night. I think we should just call it a night. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say? We're talking. No. You are talking about
Sugar Bum's in the chat. She's in the chat.
Sugar Bum. For exception for Sugar Bum, I will pay all her bills and not ask her to do anything. She's probably the only woman because she has given me the most hardest time and pain is love. Sugar, you won't have to pay no bills, baby. You won't have to pay no bills.
And then how can you complain about why women want a 6-figure guy? Because y'all keep saying y'all gonna pay all the bills. I'm keep saying, stop saying it.
No, you're right.
All the man, stop saying it. Just do your job as a man and keep it a buck. That's it. You don't have to tell. I'm gonna pay all your bills because guess what? She gonna get the guy down the street that ain't doing shit for her, and she gonna take care of that guy while you are at your house breaking your back. Say, man, I can't get sex, but the guy down the street getting sex because you're not telling her I'm paying all the bills. I'm keep saying it. Like, we have to stop doing it. General as men, we don't need to tell a woman to do our job, responsibility, and make sure we take care of what we need to take care of.
So I gotta cook, clean, work, pay 50% of the bills and kids, and all you do is work and nothing else, sweetheart. I get where you're coming from, but some men are gonna actively involve themselves in that. I'm not saying that, but the thing about it is like if we keeping score now, motivation vision. I cook and clean. I cook and clean. I help you wash the dishes, but I'm gonna want you to be ready to get smashed every night if I'm washing some dishes. I want you to get ready to get pumped up when I need it. I want you to be ready. If we keeping score, I need you to 50-50, right? Yeah, 50-50. But we can't add sex into something that's supposed to be for love. Why are we adding sex for love? I need you to love me to want to give me that on a regular. Let's not add it on a 50-50 conversation. So how can you score on even a number? No, I get that. That's just a phrase I say. So we keeping score. That's a slang. When they bring up things that not supposed to be bring up, so we keeping score now? So you want to bring up, if this 50-50, so I got to cook, clean, and have sex. So check this out. No problem. I'll cook, clean. Another, I have me a side piece on the side. If that's too much for you to handle. He said, we both have to want it. And he said, ain't no color purple. I ain't sealing.
I'm just saying, as a wife, you find your man attractive. I mean, you should have sex with your husband. You know,
not necessarily.
Regularly.
People in marriage that have sexless marriage. I think you heard that. They're not having sex at all, and the girl is doing everything. The guy's doing. It's just. I keep telling you, you have to stop. We have to stop doing that, man. Like, you got to stop having those type of conversations. We know it's our responsibility. We know we're gonna take care of the household. We know we're gonna do what we gotta do as men. The women already know what you gotta do as women. You don't have to say, I'm requiring you to do. No, you don't have to do that.
And,
And
I was gonna say this right. If you ain't settled that before you got married, that's a problem.
Or chances are. So when the woman start having sex with you, chances are she's sleeping with somebody else. Go ahead.
I'm trying to just digest what she said. After 17 years, you better be sure I have to keep that spark and have her still want me. It seemed like we got to make 6 figures for her not to be tired enough to have on-demand sex. A man who loves you is going to handle up. When they say 50-50, that's what I'm saying. No, I get that. But I don't want to add sex into the 50-50 conversation. 50-50 should not have nothing to do with sex. You gotta want to get at automatically. So men don't come home tired. Men do come tired to work, but they might want to get a release before they go to sleep. They might want to jump on top. Listen, you got some dudes who come off that steel mill, and after he get off that shower, he wants to get up on top of you for a little minute. He said, sex comes natural. I ain't wet if it's forced. I get it, but some man want, then that must mean you don't want him because you're not always wet. Squish, squish.
Look, Jordan just smiling. Jordan, I don't got nothing to say, man.
No, we want natural. We want them natural juices. But this is the sin. This is the sin. You should want to love me and be ready on go. So you think a woman get the same feeling of release? So sex is all about you? No, it's not. It's not, baby. It's not. But I want you to be all about me. I want you to be all about me. You know what I mean? You should want to love me enough to want to say, I want to make sure Hakeem is okay. Hakeem went to work today. He might jump on top of me tonight. I want to make sure he's okay. On demand. Hakeem just bought me this bag. While he's sitting on the couch, let me make sure he's straight. I know he like that chicken fried rice or that special fried rice. I'm going to make it for him without the MSG.
Or if you feel like cooking, it's always do curry out Uber Eats. That's all I'm saying. If you feel like cooking, do Uber Eats. Go get some from your man's favorite restaurant, something like that as well. That can work.
Sugar said, notice how the men talk. Me and I never. No, Sugar, what do you want? Ladies, in the comment, what do you want? What do we have to do to accommodate y'all? I'm asking y'all this question. If it's 50-50, what do we have to do to accommodate y'all? Roxy, Motivation Vicious Sugar Mom, answer that question for us. He said, get his all and roll over and go to sleep. You got to get the house ready for the next day. On y'all, on sounds like he is 50%. She said, I ain't getting wet for nobody who ain't taking care of me mentally. Drive the F up. She say, if a MF called Uber Eats, then a woman, they giving us power. I love it. I didn't understand what she meant by that. Also consider that many men stop their sweatingness when they win her hand and she isn't the new shiny toy anymore. Women are guilty of it too. But a man can't hate a woman's guts but still be all up in the guts. You have a nice way of saying it. I just want some money and some long sugar.
And no back talk.
Sugar. That's the first time Sugar ever got explicit. My final question is to the ladies, and we can, ladies, if it's 50-50, What do we have to do to accommodate y'all? I still chase my wife as a vision would always be a First Lady Osborne. Sugar, you can get that from a 50% of nerds that work in IT. Sugar, you heard what amoxicillin said.
They don't want the nerds. I would say we don't be having like real conversation. They don't want the nerds.
Yeah.
Get on the nerds.
She said, all I heard was me and I, but you know, we have the power. We can do it all. Thank you for believing in us, robot. No motivation vision. I didn't say that. I'm asking you motivation vision. If this 50-50, what can we do to accommodate you?
Oh, Sugar Boy said she loved nerds. Okay.
You love nerds, Sugar? I didn't know that. Let me
love nerds.
Yeah. Let me switch my glasses up there. Where's my glasses? He said, Ronnie can't tell us what we want.
Trust me, I did a lot of women. Trust me.
Ooh.
And that's no cap. They don't want the nerds. Trust me, they spit on the nerds. I'm telling you.
He said, just make sure you have your 50% is all you can do. What else what else do you
go ahead?
I said, what else do you want us to do so you don't feel like a robot? She said, you know, Hakeem, I do nothing and God's actually like me more. The ones I do a lot for is a waste of time. Then you're choosing wrong. I don't know what to say. You're choosing
wrong. Look what you just said.
Yeah.
Look, the guy actually do more. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The guy actually do more. I told you they always do to the guy more than the guy that actually does nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, she do more for that guy that don't do anything. That's why I keep saying. Remember I say that. I say, as men, we gotta stop doing that, taking care of everything, because you know why? They're gonna find a guy. Look, God is forever did it. I didn't even say that. They're gonna find a guy that ain't doing nothing, and she's gonna pour more into that guy than actually the guy that's actually doing something. See, that's a real conversation. That's what I'm saying. God is forever keeping it real. Like I've been saying it. I be like, I can't stop bullshitting. Like, keep it 100, keep it a buck. Like,
I'm gonna say this, Ronnie.
Guy that's actually doing something. They want a guy that's not doing nothing because they're gonna feel like they're actually gonna contribute into that relationship, which they should. You get what I'm saying? So,
I was gonna say that's why Pookies and Railways they run it at that form, because most of them not doing anything.
Oh no, well, I just don't like bullshit. Like, I don't like conversation, like people not being 100 in the conversation. Like we're not keeping it in 100. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tired. It's just we not in 100. Like, we having a conversation, like keeping 100 instead of keeping it on both sides. Like, oh, fairy tales. I don't like fairy tale conversations. I like real conversation. That's what chaos is about. Is having a real conversation, not just bullshit our conversation in the aspect of, oh, I'm a city girls, but I love nerds. When city girls don't love nerds, they love scammers and they love the drug dealers down the street.
Hey, I want to comment on this. She said, Motivation Vista say, I'm glad I met the men I met because this seems so stressful. I'm truly blessed. You are truly blessed, because let me tell you something. When you out here with niggas like me out here, the expectation is high. The expectation is high. You damn near gonna have to walk on water.
Yeah.
Swish, swish. Water. I'm not even lying to you, Motivation. The expectation is high. High. I'm talking about Jordan's married. Me and Ronnie, listen, for me, it's high. You got to walk on water. On-demand sex. I don't eat leftovers. Creases in my jeans. Cut fruit. Listen, urban.
I'm not lying. That was I keep it 100. Like,
yeah. Ronnie stand on business. Whatever he's standing on business.
I'm standing on business. Like, I'm not gonna fairy tale. Keep it 100. Like even Urban knows that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't love the nerds. They don't.
Yeah. He said we left their period.
and then use the money, the nerds money, and give it to the scammer. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna use the nerds and give the money,
That's a fact.
and that's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Sugar, if you love nerds so much, cam up. Cam up. Let me put on my glasses.
The average woman don't like nerds. Yes, I am in the hood. The average girl don't like nerds. No, they do not.
Yeah, I agree with that. The average black woman,
Even
like
said
chick that they don't like it.
that Sexy Red said that. Who you follow? So they don't actually like nerds.
He says, way too high for me. I ain't walking on water. Shit, I am water. Squish, squish. Listen, Roxy. That's why y'all not ready for somebody like me. You gotta walk on water. Yeah, that's why you not. She know. Listen, yeah. Listen, I am the stream that the water flows through. Men tell other men that women don't like now. It's true. We live this experience every day. The manga anime boys, the Comic-Con dudes, the ones who wear high waters, them girls ain't looking for them. They don't.
I mean, there's some, but like I said, if like I said, when I see like Capcom or something like that in LA, they are some, but the thing is, they're not in the hood. They usually out in the suburbs or something like that.
Listen, the Hispanic girls and the white girls check for us more. They're not queens. They don't want us nerds. They don't want the ones with the big book.
You told me I know that was it. I know this. That's what I'm saying. I can't. We've been around for a very long time. Jordan been around for a very long time. Jordan been in different cities. He been in different cultures, so he see the difference. I travel a lot, so we see the difference. And I can tell you that majority of the time, the girl overlook the nerds, and they go for the guy they think that quote unquote thing has the money, or the guy that's quote unquote attracted, or the guy that's quote unquote is a gangster. That's what they look.
You're right. Listen, Nick,
because of the aspect of protection. They know the nerd ain't gonna protect them. They look at the nerd dude like that nerd ain't gonna protect me. But that gangster down the street who don't give a damn, who got a Glock 40 is gonna protect me. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is.
She said, Nick's different. He doesn't want me to do any physical labor. He doesn't get upset when he feels I'm doing too much. He will cook for me and iron with clothing. That's you got lucky, baby. Sherry Bryant, Gorilla Black is an anomaly.
Oh no, Sugar, I don't need to put the words in your mouth. I just go by your actions. I see it. You know, I don't need to say anything. I see it. Because I see it. I see it. I travel. Look, even first time Florida, like if you go around, all you gotta do is walk out the door. You see the type of woman, the woman actually looking for. You don't say anything.
Creases in your dreams, low dragging diapers and bondage, bleach stain is a dream. I thought. Let me tell you something.
I want to have a real conversation, man.
You want to be something. You want to be. I could be very transparent with you. The women I've dated that had education they have not done the amount of things that I've met women who are in lower social economic status. They can't even walk in their shoes. Motivation Vision. I've dated women who've been very educated. They have not done nothing for the women who in lower socioeconomics. I've gotten my clothes clean, food cooked, and they done this was working. I said, damn, I was ready to co-sign cars for them. I've dated people who've been highly educated for me, won't even boil a goddamn water. They don't even care if they brought a lunch. They don't even care if they brought a lunch. One chick, and this is something too, which I never had a problem dating. One chick who was a single mother I had dated, worked 2 jobs, and then still got off of work, went home, cooked, brought the food to my house. I told her, let me deposit $300 right now.
No, God is fair. You cannot be on the next podcast. You got to come see me.
No, because she said, I'm telling you, dudes, Motivation Vision, you sound like you smart, but I know you wouldn't do half what these girls have done. And they probably make less money than you. But by golly, sweetheart, and I'm not saying this to you, they ready to be wives.
No, guys, forever, I'm not putting you on the next podcast. Nope. I'm the one that brings people up. So if I say no, You ain't coming. You ain't coming on that podcast. You gotta send me a $300 cash out, then I'll do it. No, I'm just. Guys, always welcome on the podcast. You don't talk to nobody else. You come see me directly, and you want to be on the next podcast. I'm the one.
Amoxicillin, what is weird? She said, I love me some DBZs, but I'm getting embarrassed. What is DBZs?
Oh, no. Go ahead, can you finish the comment you made? Let's complete that thought.
Oh, I love me some DBZs. That's Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, what repeat that again?
Comment you made.
Gore. Hold on. Where that comment at? Because I was in the rant. Gore, finish that comment. What comment you want me to finish?
What happened with the lower economic status women?
Great. I was ready to marry those lower economic status, especially the one with 3 kids. Especially the one with 3 kids. There were other underlining stuff that I just was not. When I say that, there was some other stuff that wasn't just connecting. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say? When it was good, it's great. There's just some things that disconnected. But when I say as a good person, great person, very submissive, very loving, very hardworking. That energy she gave me, I wanted to release that energy from her to make her comfortable because I see that she wasn't here for no bag. My mindset started to change when I said, okay, I dated somebody who had a JD and they kept gaslighting me and telling me I wasn't working hard enough.
Yeah. Damn. That happened to me before.
You see, I wasn't working hard enough. I'm not going to lie to you, though. That person with the JD did inspire me to go back to school to go get my education. But then I said this. I said, when I got that A6, I'm not going to go back to take care of you. I'd rather go get me a thug, bitch. Because I know she's going to appreciate my hard work compared to somebody who already crossed the finish line and expect me to be hired. Don't make me get arrogant. I'm not. This is why when men deal with women of lower socioeconomic status, we don't care where you come from. Matt Damon met his wife and she was bartending. She's Hispanic. Her family wasn't rich. I forgot what high school. Lil Wayne is dealing with somebody who went to high school with this guy here.
On B-Dot.
B-Dot. She's not rich. She's from the same dirty ass streets we come from.
Wayne got it. And she a smack. Yep. B-Dot. Yep.
When they showed me pictures of how she looked back in the days, she don't got no money and she a pepper.
Yeah. Now, but back then she was baddie.
She was bad, but she's a pepper.
I remember her freshman year. She was a baddie. Yep.
She's a pepper.
Look at Jordan. Don't we try to tell you? I mean, I'm telling you, and Sugar said we from the hood. I'm telling you, she said a lot of things, man. It did you a lot.
Be the most submissive woman, and he still won't marry. No, I would, but I would marry you. But here's the thing: there's other things that gotta align too, baby. Let's not forget. Let's get something straight and to something short. When she was giving me that, I was applying pressure. I learned where to apply pressure.
No, yeah, gotta say she's not a baddie no more. No, in high school she was top tier, like top tier.
She was top tier. But let me ask you a question: why would Lil Wayne, who's 3 of his baby mamas are back, go get him a pepper?
Good point.
Why he didn't marry Nivea? Why he didn't marry Nivea? What's the girl that Laura London and Toya? They all got bad bodies. You want to know what B-Dot got that they got? She was submissive. She understand her purpose, and she don't got nothing that them girls got. Them girls that she got, they was able to enjoy the wealth.
Wait, Motivated Vision agrees with me? No, I was trying to get Sugar to disagree with.
I said, Hakeem, meet that submissive lady and you still won't wipe her up. I bet you I would. I bet you I would. You can't run your mouth like you better than me. I'm not better than you. That's the problem. I mean too many of them.
That's the one. I keep me being nice, man.
I mean, too many of y'all be running out your mouth thinking you better than people. I don't never talk like that. I don't never talk like that. Y'all be thinking y'all better. I'm coming here humble, baby. I know I need a woman. I know you inspire me. Stop talking like you better than somebody. Give a fuck about what you do.
Oh,
what kind of money you make.
It's time to end the show.
No, it's on some real shit.
There you go. I told you stop
running that goddamn mouth every time. Oh, I'm doing this and that. Nigga, don't give a fuck about that. You ain't better than no chick that work at Checkers or Taco Bell.
Let it out, Hakeem. Let it out. I'm back, baby.
Come on, bro.
That's why I should have respect for everybody. That's why I like
have respect. I have respect for everybody. I hate arrogant females.
Now let Hakeem go in. Go in your bag, Hakeem. Go ahead. Let it loose.
That shit disgusts me at times. You running your goddamn mouth every time like you walk like you're a goddamn diamond.
This
goddamn diamond.
Jordan, that's the Hakeem. That's the Hakeem.
No, listen. I be holding myself back sometimes.
I believe it.
I be running a goddamn mouth too much. You can't cook as half as good as your mama.
I seen them chicks before. I plenty in my day, in Miami as well.
Half as good as your mama, but you around here talking like you asking for a goddamn mountain.
Sound like somebody will walk on water, Hakeem.
What the fuck, bro? That's the reason why I'm married. That's the reason why I'm tired of meeting people. I'm tired of meeting people projecting on me. I just want to be loved. Yes, I am Aggie Amoxicillin. I just want to be loved. Nigga, I stand on business. I'm about dying about my woman.
Shout out to Prince. Don DeMarco. Hey, I gotta get some sound effects, man.
If a lot of y'all learn to be nice and learn how to talk to people, we won't be so goddamn ruthless sometimes. This built up pressure nigga got. All y'all always running your goddamn mouth about how special you is. Nigga, I'm special too.
Preach. But Hakeem, you might be going in, but women love that. I'm telling you.
I try to be reserved. I don't want to be like this, love. Please. No, amoxicillin, you wrong, baby girl. You say I need a specialized cop with a lightning. She's going to ask quite a bit from him for the price he wants to pay. Listen, I don't mind paying that price, but it don't add up half the time. When I pay the price, I say, damn, did you shortchange me? When I pay, then you want to project your manifestation destiny on the nigga? Oh. I got a destiny coming. Nigga, when I see my sister babies, those are my destiny. I say, I want a couple like that. I ain't asking for much. I just want a goddamn coffee in the morning. You can go have a Benz. I'll charge the car for you. You want a brand new car? No problem. You want a house? You can live where you want. Stop talking your damn mouth. Stop projecting. Be nice, for God's sakes. Have discernment. Be meek. Stop being arrogant, for God's sake. You just like every other woman. I'm blessed to have you. Don't make me feel like, oh, nigga, you should be lucky. My mama, listen, the problem is my mama loved me so much, I love myself before I lose myself in your puss ass. I'm willing to walk away from anybody who make me feel less than I'm supposed to feel.
Oh, man.
You ain't gonna never make me feel like I'm trapped. I got nieces and nephews who fuck with me the long way, let alone I'll let any woman make me feel like I'm trash. I used to do that before the 2000s. I was a doormat for some of you hoes. And y'all couldn't hit. And then when y'all walked all over a nigga, I dust myself up. Not today, Lord. Lord, help me out. I was a doormat for some of you hoes before the 2000s.
Oh man.
Y'all want a nigga to feel sorry for himself so you could juice a nigga like a juice bar. You did. I done spent money on you. I done spent money on you and your kids, which I never regret now. I love the kids now, but I regret treating you hoes nice sometimes.
Hey, Hakeem, make sure I dare you be like, you love my voice? It turns you on.
They want us to walk on water and don't expect for us to get mad. A lot in this. So now when I reach the mountaintop and I get rich, you know how arrogant I'm gonna be? You know how goddamn vicious I am? You just see me now. Wait till I get 100 million.
Preach.
You think I'm a boss now? Wait till I get $1 million. I hate arrogant people. I hate bullies. I hate people who project. I don't do that to y'all. I love y'all just the way you are. Peppers, Slim Jims, one eye, no eye, diabetes. I'm not judgmental. That's the sad thing about it. We not judgmental. We date you just the way you are, but you don't do that to it. You always trying to fix a nigga. What you is, a mechanic?
Preach. See, Hakeem, you see how easy it is when you tell them the truth. You see, you don't have to be nice all the time. People feel you more. People feel you more when you're in your bag. When you the real Hakeem.
She said the male ego's in display. Listen, Sugar Mom, I have yet to say anything that was oppressive to women.
No, it's the beard. I shaved my beard. I needed to grow back. I look younger. I need to look old.
I've yet to say anything oppressive to women. She said, so if men don't exist that the women won't, you don't want to be fixed. Is it better to... Let me ask you a question. You're not a mechanic, amoxicillin. That's the problem. You think you come... It's the culture. You come and thinking you better than... Y'all come thinking like, I'm going to make him better. Some of these women who say that ain't better themselves.
I was gonna say this, like, it's not about fixing persons. It's trying to be the best version of yourselves.
Sorry, Scott. Go ahead. No, listen, I love the babies. I love the babies. He said relax. I love the babies.
It's the way you said it. Like you were about to say something. You're like, nah, sorry, Scott.
No, sorry. He told me where to lay. When the babies speak, I love the babies. God protector said the baby's in the fool. Yeah. He's a baby and I'm a fool. So I need protection as well.
Look, Sugar Buzz said, do you feel better, Hakeem? Yeah, he let it out.
I do feel better. It's a lot of built up aggression, but you got to understand. I want to say this. You got to understand. My mother, he says, fix what? LOL. The emotion one is baggage. Amoxicillin said, partners are supposed to improve each other and lift each other up. Not fixing is progressing and evolving both. But the problem is, you bring it up like it's not going to naturally happen. That's why we get upset. I'm going to tell you something. Mm-hmm. I was raised, my parents come from humble beginnings. And I think America every day, and I think the people along the way who's helped my mother and my father and us to be able to progress here. I love America and I love Black Americans.
Right.
I love Black women in general. But the problem is I have here, I've been taught due to the fact that to be very humble, that's why you never see me pick on nobody. Weight-wise, disability, or even sexual gender. Because I was taught to love everybody. So when I come here and I look for love, I'm not a judgmental person. Them niggas can tell you I done dated women with 4 kids. I done dated women with 5 kids. I done dated women with 1 kid. I done dated peppers. When I tell you peppers, I'm talking about bell peppers that you roll over. SBBWs. I done dated SBBWs, BBWs, Slim Jims. I've never talked bad. I love them all. I cater for them all. Listen, I done looked out for a bunch of kids. They don't call me to this day. But the problem is, I meet some of y'all. And you sit here and try to depict something that's wrong with me. Baby, I'm the version of God that you see walking. What you trying to fix what God has already made perfect. That's your problem. God has made you perfect. I haven't even changed you. I haven't even asked to change you. I accepted you the way you is. Womb and all. I've never heard a man say change. If a nigga asks to change you, then he's a problem. I've accepted the way God made you for me. Perfect in all. Scripture in all. Symmetry in all. I wasn't listening to what them white boys was talking about symmetry and saying you gotta be 140. Nigga, I've been in the heavyweight class, fucking with the heavyweight class. And then when I was bench pressing 120, I say, okay, she's a little slim. We can do that there. When you came with 3 kids, I say, let me go back and get my credit card so all of them can eat. I'm that type of nigga. You won't find them. I don't have no ego. I'm the light that shines bright on you niggas. But you women don't want to understand that. I'm the person that you jeopardize the bag, that you jeopardize that I might fumble into a Cuban hand or a Boricua or Kinsu, but I'm trying to run to you.
Hey, we got a new Twitch rival.
Was that Roz 000?
Yeah, never seen that person before.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, listen. She say, what you want to cook you for it? There go the ego right there. No problem, baby. And you want to know something? I still love you, sugar. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a kiss.
Hey, man. I don't want you.
Matter of fact, I'll give you a kiss. I still love you, sugar. I still love you.
Oh, you been on the stream before? I probably was not here, probably.
Because I've been on the stream before.
Okay.
He said, I have some, what he said? Antidote to tell you.
Yeah, antidote to tell you if that okay. Yes, of course.
Go ahead. We got a little bit of time. Go ahead.
Speak your mind. We're all family here.
Right, Ken Dog? I took that personal. Like, he kissing that. Hey, man.
My bad. Listen, she say black males are incapable of love. Now you sound like Princella.
Yeah, Princella.
I sound like a queen maker.
Yeah, ain't Princella with a woman?
Yeah, she's with a woman.
Okay,
yeah,
then.
She was married to a man, then she transitioned to a woman.
No woman, and I'm happy for her.
Look, right. I want to tell him to stop, man. I can't in his bag today, but you see, oh, you talking about the cookie? Forget it. No, but I think we went on our last comment.
Yeah, Roz 00. Roz 00.
Hey, shout out to you, True. Shout out to you, Why High.
I love the truth.
Sugar Bomb, they say you were looking for me. I'm here. I was just taking a little quick vacation. I needed a break. I needed a break from you niggas. No, I'm just joking. Oh, there you go, Hakeem.
There you go, Hakeem.
He said, so I had this class in U&I, and we had to pull up some rods that were shoved deep into the ground. This girl started pulling one out, and I say, hey, let one of the guys do it. My intentions was for her not to strain herself. And then the other girl, hold on.
The other girl laughed. He said it was kind of idiotic because I just wanted to be a good dude.
Brother, when they like that, you just walk away.
Exactly.
Just like Sugar Bum said, like, what do you want to cook for that? Even though that I'm not shallow or I'm not projecting, because I could be projecting if I want to. I could be very oppressive. I just haven't been that guy because I've been so blessed and so giving.
She's, oh.
Yeah, she took it as an insult. She took it as when she did it. A lot of us are taught to go help the woman regardless if you can pull the trash or not. We're just trained to go like, hey, let me take that for you. I know you can pick it up, Let me take that for you. But some people get offended. You don't be mad because somebody giving you a compliment.
No, but he do make a good point, like how they will insult you even though you're trying to do something in a good intent. He does make a good point. That is true. But that happens to a lot of people. Even when women do it too. Sometimes there's women they'll try to help a guy, and the guy will insult her too as well.
Yeah.
So you go for both parties.
I want to say, Scott, please forgive me. I'm not like this all the time.
Yeah, yes.
Scott, listen, Scott. I'm from
if Ronnie's right, then you're going to lie to her, Hakeem. That's what it is.
I will bring in the logic. I will bring in the logic back. But I'm just messing with Hakeem. We just having fun.
Yeah. Scott, I'm from where your mama from. I still got a little thug in me.
I just wanted to make sure I come back from vacation. Hakeem still got it. He still got it. I thought he was laying off today.
He said, "Cause bad bees got bad attitudes."
Ugly bees are nice. Well, that one I kind of agree with Sugar Bun too. It is true though.
But look what my man said. He said, "Men don't ever stop being good men if one don't appreciate effort." That's a fact, true.
That is a fact. That's a fact.
There you go.
Yep. But like always, guys, it's time to end the show. It's time to end the show. It is time to end the show. You guys got to do the shout out because I completely lost everybody that's actually.
Oh man.
Okay. Shout out to Rob 000. Shout out to Sherry Bryant. Shout out to Sky. Shout out to True. Shout out to Oxy Miller. Shout out to Ken Dog. Shout out to Sugar Bum. Shout out to Urban Noise. Shout out to Motivational Vision. Liberated Soul. Just Jay. Who else I'm missing? Gore. Just Hear Me Out. I said Just Jay. Nidus. Shout out to Nidus. Shout out to Black Beauty. Mrs. She Said, Mrs. He Said. God is Forever. Shout out to you. Joe Don't Hurt Him. And I think that's it.
Roz 00.
Liberated Soul. Yeah, Roz 00. Liberated Soul. And I think I got
Black Beauty.
Yeah, I think I got everybody. Yeah. Got Black Beauty. Yep.
Vibe with Big Heavy Podcast. Sometimes he comes back. He comes back and he watches the show. Shout out to that guy. I gotta see who he is. I'm trying to bring him on the show.
Keisha was in here too. Shout out to Keisha. She was in here.
Yeah. Keisha M. Our famous.
Yeah,
actor.
she was in here. Yes.
Bear her away with
Tell Keisha I want an autograph.
Yeah. Shout out to Why High as well. Why High. Forget about you.
Listen.
But
before we go, we want to give a shout out to Gorilla Black. Gorilla Black just put Sherry Bryan in that new official.
Who's Gorilla?
Sherry Bryan's husband.
Okay. Oh, he put on a nice whip.
Oh my God. Oh my, nice is not the word. We talking about foreign.
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Foreign. Listen, but he's
in the foreign.
In a foreign, but listen, he been putting it in foreign. This is a new foreign, but here's the thing. He's an anomaly. I don't know what kind of bread you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's one of them old niggas on the docks or he been having dope money for years. I don't know, you know what I mean? But he's an anomaly.
He's in the foreign.
Yeah, he's in the foreign.
No, but shout out to everybody. Like, really do contribute to the platform. After we get monetized, we're gonna work on getting some of you guys OGs and stuff like that. It's gonna be fun after we get monetized.
Yes.
Very, very soon. Like always, guys, on your way out, if you have not done so, please make sure you hit that like button. If you have not done so, please subscribe. It's very important. Make sure you subscribe if you really F with the Chaos Culture Radio family. As you see, we have deep conversations. We go in sometimes. I have to push these guys to the next level, and 3, so we can get to the, we can go in. But it's also good that we come over here and have really dope conversation. And also, God is Forever, hit us up so we can have you on the next show. She said she want to be on the next show. I don't know, Friday.
Anytime. She's available. She want to come Friday. Let's go.
I love her and I love her kids.
I think we should do, and Jordan, I think we should open up the panel for Fridays. Even though we do our topics, open up the panel, see whoever want to come in, time in.
That's fine.
Want to conversate and join in with the Chaos Culture Radio family so they be able to do so. We could probably do that at least once a week, but we'll talk about that in the back end. But guys, like to also make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, it's great to be back. Guys, also make sure you go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio t-shirt. Right now, currently, the KL Culture Radio hat is currently out of stock. Shout out to all those that did purchase the hat. Right now, the KL Culture Radio hat is currently out of stock. However, the coffee mug is still in stock. So go ahead and get your coffee mug for those coffee drinkers. Also, liquor well. Get your coffee mug, make it like you're drinking coffee. And also Prince Hakeem new book, Black Club. Come over here, support the platform. You know who I haven't seen in a long time? Natasha Vision. It's just
where's she at?
Also, she'll be back next week. I don't know. She might be on vacation. Maybe she did, but she'll be back.
Turn out. But shout out to you, Natasha Vision. She's also a great platform as well. And guys, make sure, like always, you know, we're on our way to 1K subscribers, guys. With you guys that will reach that goal. Thank you guys already. Guys, we close to the 900 subscribers.
Mob ties. We getting there. We getting there.
And this is what nobody's getting a shout out or anything. We literally did like a 900 solid. That we building our own audience, and I love it. I love it. Sometimes things take time, but we have pretty much 900 solid. Shout out to you guys, Hakeem, Jordan, and also myself for the hard work. And like, oh, hey, Jabbar, are you here?
You here?
I just like making with Jabbar. Just like always, guys. Thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We will see you guys on Friday. We over and out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.